How Indoor Ice Evolved by TED Talks Hockey. The first recorded attempts at making artificial ice began in the Rink Mania Era of 1841-1844. As the technology behind today's modern era indoor rinks was not yet created, those early era rinks were made from a mixture of hog's lard and a multitude of various salts. By 1844, the hog lard formation of ice fell into disfavor as skating enthusiasts began to complain about the smelly ice. It wasn't until 30 years later that refrigeration technology had evolved to the point that it could be applied to indoor rinks. John Gamgey is the man responsible for creating the world's first mechanical ice rink, the Glaciarium. On January 7, 1876, the rink opened in a tent in a small building in Chelsea, London. The rink measured 40 by 24 feet. The rink was constructed on a concrete surface with layers of dirt, cow hair, and timber planks. Atop this construct were laid oval copper pipes supplying glycerin with ether, nitrogen peroxide, and water. The pipes were covered by water, and the solution, in turn, was pumped through, thus freezing the water into the ice. This is how indoor ice evolved. The first probable skating rink using ammonia as a refrigerant was engineered by Lind in Frankfurt, Germany in 1882. The oldest indoor artificial rink still in use is Boston's Matthews Arena, built in 1909-1910. The Rideau Canal Skateway in Ottawa, Ontario, Canada is recognized as the world's largest naturally frozen rink, at 7.8 kilometers or 4.8 miles long by the Guinness Book of World Records, because its entire length receives daily maintenance including thickness checks, sweeping, and the inclusion of recreational facilities such as toilets and the like along its entire length. The industry standard for NHL rinks is 1.5 inches in thickness. Official NHL ice rinks are 26 meters by 61 meters, 85 feet by 200 feet. The first indoor hockey game was played on March 3, 1875 in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. The game was organized by James Creighton, who also captained one of the teams. Today's indoor skating surfaces have come a long way from the original methods used during the 1840s. Today, crews of skilled workers almost always use cold concrete as a base to make the ice on. In the preliminary stages, miles of metal pipes are laid inside a concrete slab. Then, with the help of a large refrigeration plant, ice-cold glycol is pumped through the pipes, dropping the temperature of the concrete floor to below freezing. The final stage is to continually pour thin layers of water over the surface until the desired thickness and leveling are ready for skating. This is how indoor ice evolved. If you enjoyed this content, please check out my blog for more articles, tedtalkshockey.com. This presentation contains images that were used under Creative Commons license. Click here to see the full list of images and attributions.